morning. I am driving. I swear I will keep looking at the road and I won't look at you. Today I thought it would be a good day to film a what I eat in a day. I am on my way to work. Typically I don't like to film what I eat in a day at work because I don't feel like comfortable enough to talk in my office because I have people that are near me in other offices. So if I want to talk, I have to shut my door and I don't know. But because today is Friday, I don't think a lot of people are going to be there today. So I feel a little bit more comfortable filming in my office. I'll do a quick check-in while I'm on my way to work here. I guess first of all, I should say if you are a returning subscriber, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming back. And if you're new, my name is Angela. I recently just turned 32. That'll be part of my update in a second. And I have been on Weight Watchers or WW since, I think it was September or August of 2019. But I really didn't start taking it seriously probably until sometime after like mid-October. So to date, I have lost 30 pounds and I have a goal of losing probably at least 40 more, 30 to 40 more. So I am 5'3". I currently weigh right around 186 to 190. I kind of keep fluctuating in between there. And for my height, I believe like the tip top of a BMI range for a healthy weight is 140. I will say if I didn't get down there and only got to like the 150s, I would probably still be fine with that. I think to hit lifetime, you have to be at a certain weight. So we'll see what happens. I still have quite a ways to go, but I've also come a long way too. Last week was my birthday. Then I knew on my birthday, I was going to be like, I don't care what I eat. I'm eating what I want. I'm not tracking it, which was fine because it was my birthday and like birthday calories don't count, right? So I did my thing, ate what I wanted, but unfortunately that didn't stop on my birthday. It actually like trickled into the following weekend. So we're talking like probably a 5-day span of me just kind of like not going crazy, but definitely not tracking and definitely snacking more at night. I normally don't snack much during the day. And if you've watched the couple of what I eat in a day videos that I've put up so far, you'll see that I just don't find the need for me personally. How a day goes for me is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then a dessert, and maybe even a snack somewhere in between dessert and dinner. Being home with Chris and Kinsley at nighttime, that's when I get snacky, especially because Kinsley is 2 and leaves food behind, and I hate seeing food go to waste, so then I want to pick off her plate and struggle. So being off track for the amount of time I was, I knew going into this week that I really needed to be on track. So I've done really well. I've gotten a blue dot every day this week. Today's Friday. I don't anticipate it being any different. Normally on Friday nights we do get on and play a game with my friends, and usually I indulge a little bit more in alcohol. But tomorrow we are going to my sister's house, which, by the way, the date that I am filming this in New York, groups of 25 or less can meet as long as you practice the social distancing guidelines. So I will be going to my sister's house. There's only going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of us there. And we don't like hug on each other or anything like that, so it'll be okay. So yeah, I also will probably indulge a little bit tomorrow. So I really want to make sure I stay on track today. So I am just a few minutes outside of work. Once I get settled into my office, I will check back in and let you see what I'm doing. So if you follow me on Instagram, this will come as no shock to you that to my water, I add one of these. So I buy the multi-pack and they have grape and peach mango and strawberry and pomegranate, pomegranate lemonade? I think so. Anyway, 4 or 5 different flavors in there. So these are 0 points if you use 1 packet. I think the serving size is like half a packet, but no, I'm using a whole one. And then I think if you have 2 packets, it goes up to 1 point. So I add this to 32 ounces of water. I've already drank 32 ounces of water just from this morning and getting ready and being here at work. So I'm gonna add this for a little bit of a pick-me-up. This will probably get me through most of the day. And then when I get home, I'll drink 1 more of these. So what I try to do is drink half of my body weight in water in ounces a day. So 32 times 3, you're looking at 96 ounces of water. And then I guess while we're here, I want to show you this lunch bag that I bought. So the reason why well, first of all, let me say this. I beat the crap out of my lunch bags, like really bad, because I usually take a knife to work. If I bring like an apple, I like to cut the apple up. So the knife like pierces the inside of the bag and then it just makes it a big old mess. So this is what sold me on this lunch bag. This holds 9 cans, I think is what it was advertised as, which I don't really care about. What I cared about was this removable like plastic insert. So then like if something spills, I can take this out and rinse it out. Or if I have a knife, it's just gonna like hit the plastic and not the actual inside. So I think this bag is going to last me a long time, or at least I hope it will. I got it on Amazon, so I can link it down below if you also beat the crap out of your bags and need something that's pretty durable. I've had this for about at least a month, if not 2 months now, and it's been awesome. Really, really loving it. It's got this like pocket up here, and then it has a pocket up here, and this is where I keep like I've got some monk fruit sweetener. You can see I'm running low on my things here, but I've got my energy drink packets. I also really like these True Lemon packets. They have stevia in them, and there's no caffeine. It's just like a lemonade packet. So I really like these. But yeah, that is my lunch bag. Thought I would share that with you. All right, so it's about 1:30 and I'm finally taking a break for lunch. This was the easiest thing to make. Focus, thank you. So all I did was get a whole bunch of vegetables. So I've got diced tomatoes, mushrooms. I had like half a bag of spinach left, so I put that in there. Onion, zucchini. 1 second. I forgot I wrote it down. Zucchini, diced tomatoes, mushrooms, onions, spinach, roasted red peppers. And then for the cheeses, I had fat-free ricotta that needed to be used up. I used regular shredded mozzarella because I didn't have any fat-free. And I think I even added like a little smidge of goat cheese in there, but to be honest, I can't tell that it's in there at all. So this, let me put it in like natural light. The coloring looks a little bit better. This is so simple, so easy. The whole reason that I thought of that is because a coworker of mine brought in this like veggie lasagna, basically. No meat, no noodles. She used zucchini, cut it into really thin strips, and then put that as the noodle. I didn't want to go through all of that, so I just chunked it up. So I guess how I started it was I started by adding garlic to the pan, and then the onion, and then the zucchini and the mushrooms. Kind of like got all that soft, and then put canned diced tomatoes, roasted red peppers that come in a jar like packed in water. I think I'm missing, oh, the spinach. Yep, I did that last too so it would wilt down. And then I transferred that to a baking dish and then added the cheese on top. Like I put the cheese in a bowl. Somebody was walking by my office. I didn't want them to see me. I put that in a bowl, mixed it up, and then just like plopped it on top. So I'll insert a picture of what it looked like when I took it out of the oven. But like I said, literally the easiest thing. Oh, I also added spices. I basically added any Italian spice I had that I thought would go good. So I think I did garlic salt, garlic powder, onion powder, oregano, basil, parsley, that kind of stuff. Didn't measure it, literally just took the spice jar and like just went like that. Shook it over until I thought it was okay. And yeah, I baked it at 350 degrees for 30 to 40 minutes and like broiled the top a little bit so the top would get nice and brown, and so good. So I will make that again, definitely. And that's only 3 points, and the 3 points only come from the cheese. So you could omit the ricotta and the regular shredded cheese and do fat-free cheese on the top, and you would have a 0-point lunch. I don't know that I would do that in the future. If I really wanted a 0-point option, I would, but I really like, oh, you know what? Oh my gosh, this is why I need to start writing down my recipes. I also added low-fat cottage cheese. So it's fat-free ricotta cheese, low-fat cottage cheese, shredded mozzarella, and I did add like, I think like a point worth of goat cheese, but you can't really tell that it's in there. So I probably wouldn't put that in there again unless I needed to get rid of goat cheese for some reason. It's so easy. Like, even if you are a beginner to cooking, just cook everything at like a nice medium heat so nothing like gets burnt when you're putting it all in the pan, and then put it in your baking dish, pop it in the oven, take it out, and you're good to go. So I filmed most of a what I eat in the day video last week, and then for whatever reason I got home that night and I was done. I was done with everything. I wanted to include some sort of dinner, so here we are. I've got haddock that has thawed and I've cut it into smaller pieces. I'm going to dip, this is pretty much just for Chris and Kinsley. I'm not gonna bread mine just because I don't feel like calculating the points tonight. So what I do is I dip one of these in an egg mixture. This just has egg and a little bit of water. And then breadcrumbs. Into the breadcrumbs I added a couple dashes of garlic salt. If I wanted to figure out the points, what I would do is measure however many points I would want to spend on breadcrumbs. So let's say I don't mind if I spend 3 points on breadcrumbs. So what I would do is I would take my breadcrumbs, I would put them in a bowl, and then put that bowl on my food scale, and then I would measure out 3 points worth. And then what I would do is I would bread haddock until the breading is gone, and then I would know that that's 3 points worth of fish, because fish on the blue plan, haddock on the blue plan is 0. So I am probably just going to sprinkle like garlic salt, pepper. Yeah, I'm okay. I dropped something.
You dropped something.
Do you see yourself?
Here.
Oh, thank you. Is that my koozie? What I was saying before I dropped that was I'm gonna put some of this dinosaur barbecue rub on both sides of the fish and then just pan fry it. So to a pan, I've got the rest of some asparagus that needs to be used up. And then I'm gonna spray it with this avocado oil spray. I love this. I get it from Target and I love it because the only ingredient is avocado oil. So how do you track it, you ask? I don't know. When I scan it, it says 0, but if you're gonna use a lot of it, it's gonna be points because it's avocado oil. So really all I do is just give it a good like once over. And then to that, I will add pepper. And then I'm gonna also add some garlic salt. I'll mix that around, let that cook. And then while that's cooking, my fries are done. I'm gonna bread the haddock and then put that in the pan and get that going. So there's the asparagus. That's pretty much done. I need to pull that off. There is my haddock. It doesn't look like it's very seasoned, but the other side actually has way more seasoning than that side does. So that all of this is what I'll be eating, plus some fries that I put in the air fryer. This is the haddock Chris and Kinsley will be having. So it's just the breaded haddock, pan fried in some avocado oil. And then these are the best fries ever. I wish I had the packaging, but it actually broke. So I had to put the fries into gallon Ziploc freezer bags. But I will put a picture on the screen so that you can see what I'm talking about. I don't think I'll ever buy a different kind of frozen fry from the grocery store. I love them. As soon as you turn it on in the air fryer, it smells like a fast food joint in here. It smells so good. I might actually add like queso cheese on top of my fries, because when I ate one of the fries, all I could think of was cheese fries, and that sounds really good. And it's only a point for the amount that I would use. What, baby?
Are your hands dirty?
Are my hands dirty? No, they're clean. I washed them.
Can you put me on hand, please?
You want to sit up there?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on one second. Go.
I won't fall, okay?
You won't fall?
No.
Well, you're not going to stay up here, okay?
Okay.
You can just sit here for a second. Hey, when are you going to get above that passy? No? Love you.
Love you too.
Someday, huh? We're working on it.
Okay.
So, haddock, 0. Asparagus, 0. I took 5 points worth of fries. 5 points worth of fries? Yes. And then 1 point worth of the Great Value Queso Blanco dip. I put it in a dish instead of all over the fries because I don't think I've actually ever put this on the fries before. I didn't want to ruin fries in case I didn't like it. So again, 1 point for the dip, 5 points for the fries, 0 points for the asparagus, 0 point for the haddock. I could probably add a point in for like the spray, but I don't feel like it. So there you go. There is my dinner, and I will see you guys when it's dessert time. I ended up finishing the night with a popsicle fruit twister. This is the strawberry kind. They also make peach as well. They're 3 points for 1 pop and 7 for 2. So on this night, I ended up having 2. So today I thought it would be a good, I say so a lot. That was a cop, that was a cop, that was a cop. I was going 64th, that was a cop. Okay, cool, he doesn't care. Woohoo! I may have a lead foot, a little bit. Is that a cop ahead of me too? It's a sign. Put the cruise control on.